Welcome to Litbit channel. Today we will see Understanding India third unit. Second chapter, Introduction to the Tribal Cultures of India. In introduction part, India is a home to a vast diversity of tribal cultures with more than 700 recognized tribes spread across its states. Tribe community represents a significant aspect of India's heritage, each with unique language, custom, rituals, and lifestyles. These cultures are an integral part of India's pluralistic society, contributing richly to its art, folklore, and tradition. Tribal cultures refer to the social, economic, religious, and artistic practice of indigenous communities that live in relative isolation, maintaining close ties with nature and traditional way of life. In India, tribal culture reflects harmonious living with the environment, simple lifestyles, and deeply rooted traditions passing down orally through generations. The types of tribal culture in India are diverse. Hunter-gathering tribes depends on hunting, fishing, and gathering forest products for sustenance, such as agricultural tribes like the Sandals of Jharkhand and West Bengal practice settled or shifting agriculture. Pastoral tribes such as Gujaras of Himachal Pradesh and Jammu Kashmir rely on livestock rearings and seasonal migration. Artisan tribe include the gods of Madhya Pradesh and skilled in crafts like weaving and pottery. Industrial tribes like the Bihils of Rajasthan and Maharashtra often work in mining or industrial sectors, frequently facing displacement from their traditional habits. Tribal cultures are characterized by their closeness to nature, with communicating rely on revering it for survival. They have strong oral tradition, passing down stories, songs, and rituals through generation. Many tribes speak distinct language or dialects, lead simply lifestyles centered on substance, and practice collective ownerships of land and resource. Their rich folklore and art are expressed through dance, music, and handicrafts. The social life of tribal communities revolves around kinship and clan system, fostering strong bonds within the group. Women play a crucial role in the economy, social rituals, and decision making within households. Festivals and rituals are closely tied to agricultural cycles and nature worship. Tribal governance is simple with customary laws enforced by tribal councils or panchayat. While education levels are generally low, efforts are being made to preserve tribal language and tradition. Historically, tribes have been marginalized, often occupying the lower range of India's socio-economic hierarchy. The Indian constitution recognized scheduled tribes and approved safeguards under Articles 15, 16, and 46. However, many tribes face economic challenges such as land alienation, unemployment, and displacement due to industrialization. Integration's effort to force on improving education, healthcare, and livelihood opportunities while preserving tribal culture. In conclusion part, the tribal culture of India represents an invaluable part of the nation's identity, embodying traditions that emphasize harmony with nature and community living. Despite challenges like marginalizations and cultural erosion, efforts to uplift and integrate tribal communities while respecting their unique heritage are crucial. Preserving tribal cultures ensures the richness and diversity of India's cultural fabrics for future generations. Let's we recall the tribal culture. What is tribal culture in India? Tribal culture in India refers to the traditional practice and ways of lives of indigenous communities. What are the different types of tribal culture in India? There are five main types: hunter-gathering, agricultural, pastoral, artisan, and industrial tribes. Give an examples of the hunter-gatherer tribes in India. The Senchu tribes in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is an example. What are the agricultural tribes in India? Agricultural tribes like the Sandal engaging in settled and shifting agriculture for their livelihood. What is the role of women in tribal societies? Women plays an crucial role in the economy, social rituals and household decision making. How do tribal communities govern themselves? Tribal communities follow simple governance system with tribal councils enforcing customary laws. What are the key characteristics of tribal culture in India? Tribal cultures are characterized by closeness to nature, oral tradition, and a simple lifestyle. Next one, what challenge do tribal communities face in India? Tribal communities face challenges like marginalizations, land alienations, and lack of access to educate and health care. What is the significance of tribal culture in India? Tribal culture contribute to India heritage, emphasizing community living, nature connections, and a sustainable way of life. Next one, what has the Indian Constitution recognized tribal communities? The Indian Constitution recognizes scheduled tribes and it provides safeguards under Article 15, 16, and 46. What are the efforts made to preserve tribal culture? Efforts include documenting oral tradition, promoting tribal education, and providing livelihood opportunity while respecting their heritage. How do tribal communities express their cultural identity? Tribal community expresses their cultural identity through oral tradition, music, dance, rituals, and traditional art form. What role do festivals play in tribal societies? Festival marks significance, life events, and season changes, fostering unity and cultural continuity. Why are tribal cultures in India important? Tribal cultures maintain cultural diversity, preserves ecological knowledge, and enrich India's national heritage. Thank you, viewers. Thanks for watching this video.